Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope this video can make it a little bit better. Today we're going to be testing out Morgana's 4th star power. This is one that I haven't actually played until just now, even though we got it fairly early on. So for the star power, all your spells just cost 1 less. This is very nice, and I think it's actually more impactful than just having sorcery of round start refill your spell mana. You're playing a lot of spells as Morgana, so this is very nice to have. We went and tested it out on stream up against Lissandra. If you enjoyed that, like and subscribe, really appreciate it, and let's get into it. So we also have 4-star Mordekaiser, not Mordekaiser. I wish Mordekaiser had his thing. So we're wanting to test out 4-star Morgana, because this is another one of the constellations that I was able to upgrade, but I haven't actually played yet at all. Echoing Spirit is decent, but I think I'd rather stick with Packed Powder. I do like that scaling. I like getting it on the board early. Echoing Spirit does give you that little bit of a bonus, though, in that... Actually, yeah, let's... Oh, what I need is Packed Powder and Echoing Spirit and getting rid of the Grand General's counterplan, maybe. You know what? Let's actually try Echoing Spirit. Because sometimes you can have an issue with Morgana where you lose because you never draw her. So making sure we actually draw her wouldn't be bad. Is there a good way to get epic relics? I have some champs unlocked now, none of them above level 4. And I have just 3 epics now. Any advice? So... Epic relics, there's a couple different ways to get them. Your legend levels, there's a couple different quests. In general, though, it's just the timer from the Emporium that you're waiting for that to count down. You can also flat out buy them now in some of the bundles. But normally it's just something that as you max out your account, you get a lot of extra Stardust, and either you can then turn that in for the epic relics. We just played Darius like yesterday, and we haven't gotten any new upgrades for him, so... Yeah, I'm not going to do that immediately. Someone who disliked Morgana, I found her quite good with Strength of Stone and Starforged. Interesting. Let's... Yeah, never used Echoing Spirit on Morgana, but let's test it out. And... Oh, it's gonna take so long. But I guess we can go into... Oh, I'll change the title. Guess we'll go into Lissandra again. Yeah, hopefully we can get through this fairly quickly. I was grinding for Stardust. I have like 3+K. About to buy a Golden Reliquary, but it's on cooldown. Yeah, this is a pretty long cooldown. Support champion. Alright, no one has really targeting spells. A free Akshan's not bad. And then this one has targeting to an enemy. Yeah, I think this is probably the best. Yeah, let's go for that. You're not creating, like, you're buying the golden reliquaries from the Emporium with Stardust. That's what I was meaning. So, the golden reliquaries take 3k Stardust. And so you just go in there, buy it when it's not on cooldown, and that's what I was meaning, yeah. Hold It's not bad. Grit is okay. Really what new players should focus on is leveling and building out their rare collections. Yeah, if you're a newer player, don't rush epic relics. Like on my low level account, I have not bought a single golden reliquary. I just focus on filling out my rare relic collection. I think that is more important. The epic relics are more like a late game feature when you kind of have everything else. Yeah, I think we'll just go for a solid defensive power. We could try to be greedy and go for something better, but that might not actually benefit us. A 1-cost spell shield's nice. An ally you've targeted this round strikes an enemy. This goes off twice. Going off twice is bad, kind of, for Lissandra, but that's double targeting. That's going to be a lot. Even if it doesn't kill the target, like, that doesn't matter. Oh, there's a lot of good upgrades. Alright, we'll go for the Blinded Mystic, because playing things for free is really good. Startled Somper, it's nice to play a unit for free. The one issue is this unit doesn't have any, like, targeting effects. Emperor's Favor there isn't bad, but we also have really good upgrades here. Like a 1-cost spell shield, I feel like is just too good to pass up. Especially into Lissandra. Yeah, I think I'll go for the Grappling Hook. Stun an enemy. It's a 1-cost targeting, so that's good. We're not only stunning them, we're also cursing them. And we're summoning a champion. Yeah, it's solid. Alright, let's see. Champion item chest. Oh, look, hit the stairs. The one thing we don't want to hit up with Morgana. Yeah, I think let's go down here. Maybe go for the hard route again. So, Heart of the Fluffed. I don't like the Startle Stomper or the Daybreak Soldier in Morgana's deck. Neither help her at all. Yeah, they're just like units. Yeah, we get Stardust like crazy now. Before the update, I barely had any. Now like 10k. You have to wait on the cooldown. Yes. They've added a bunch of new ways to get stuff into the game, which is very nice. I like all of these, so I don't really want to get rid of them, even though we can't actually play most of it round 1. Oh, right, I completely forgot that we had Spellslinger already. So all of our stuff costs 0, which means our Guile isn't going to summon a champion. But it's going to curse the enemy, so there's that. But that means our Bastion is free. That is pretty nice. Yeah, I think let's go ahead and just curse it. It's a bit overkill, but I want to curse them as much as possible so they start getting weaker and weaker. Alright, curse that one. If they don't attack, we have our Shield Vault. So let's, I guess, stun that one. Yeah, that cost reduction is actually really nice. You do have a lot of spells you're wanting to play, so this is pretty helpful. Fantastic. Alright, let's drop our Morgana.
I shall show them what it is to fall. Feel my pain.
Just try to curse it so much, but so attacking is not really going to do anything. I mean, we could potentially kill one of them. So, sure. Yeah, killing some of the units isn't too bad. We're saving our Bastion until we need it. I haven't played Morgana in a minute, so do need a little bit of practice with her. Alright, that's just going to get immediately stunned. So not too bad. Alright, so we can play these for 1, which is very nice. So let's just immediately stun all of those. Curse them all. Meteor showers. Silence a follower. Silencing that unit wouldn't be terrible. Falling Comet wouldn't be bad as well.
Welcome, anguish.
Imagine we get old Vex 2 stars in Adventure Power, Rarity, or Epic.
Feel my pain.
I kind of doubt it. Yeah, let's just obliterate that. Just all of their stats, everything,
Anguish.
all gone.
You leave me no other choice.
Yeah, I haven't had any issues with Lissandra with Viego as well. I've won every single time. I think we'll just end here. Alright, so their hand is full, so we want to stop this unit, but we need them to play something. Alright. But they made... they played a card, but that gave them a card. Well, I was hoping that's not what they were going to do. She'll shackle someone. I guess this is still a stun regardless, so even if they're not getting cursed, they're still going to be stunned, so they can't do anything. Alright, again, we'll just stun it, even though we can't curse it.
Be still.
Oh, their hand is too full.
I'm not just a kid.
Yeah, probably should have got the power to buff up all of our units by 2/2. It is crazy though the amount of mana we have, even though we're like spamming spells.
These little scams will burn you to the bone.
I prefer my flesh unburnt. Please and thank you.
Alright, so not too bad. We're controlling things like crazy, but this is way slower than Viego, obviously. Granted, we're not at our 6 stars. I just need to unlock Lissandra. I was 1 away before update. Yeah, let's drop this, actually.
I will fight with you, but I will never call you mother.
And I would never ask you to, daughter.
Yeah, let's grant all of our units everywhere.
Truth binds you.
So Morgana is one that normally is better when the enemy has less units, because then you have less units to try to control. So that's bad, because they still have the attack, and they just kind of countered all of our... stuns and curses on them. So this is going to be good. Fantastic. Well, I don't think there's anything we can do to stop that. Fun. Nope. Rip. GG.
We are not defined by our failures.
Rare relics for Volibear. Strike relics are good, either Gatebreaker or Stalker's Blade, those are both good. Luden's Tempest is okay. Yeah, this is fine. What are some other ones? I normally just really like the Strike Relics. Stalker's Blade is pretty good in the IK Breaker. Those are normally my go-tos. Berserker's Buckle would be pretty fun. We'll just pass. Yeah, never really had an issue with Heart of the Fluffit too much. I guess I should need to watch out for that one unit since that can be a pain. I guess we'll stun that one. And yeah, we'll actually go for the Cosmic Inspiration. Yeah, they do kind of counter your Morgana slightly. Just because being able to suck all their units into one just gets rid of all of your curses, which isn't the best. All right, let's... So I want to play the Blinded Mystic, but I want to do that on their Heart of the Fluffit. Or Fluffed. I'm gonna try to pass, even though it's really risky. Come on, do your Heart of the Fluffit. Yep, so there it is. Alright, it's so big and scary.
I see the heavens aflame. God's
And it's gone. So that's nice. We could do the safe cracker, but let's just go ahead and get everything everywhere.
Punish transgressions.
Alright, well that's satisfying. Yeah, this is one you just have to actually be paying attention to, and then it's not too bad.
I shall show them what it is to fall. Feel my pain.
Oh, I just try to lock up absolutely everyone. They have so many units. Oh my word. Alright, so they have a Heart of the Fluff again. So we're going to play this a little bit slower. So we're not doing a bunch of these all at once. But we're actually going to keep grabbing this Cosmic Inspiration because we have the mana to play it, and just scaling up all of our units is pretty handy.
Truth binds you.
Yep, I'm just going to wait for them to keep playing that. And then we're just going to curse this one to oblivion. We'll just do one for now. We're probably gonna use our Cosmic Inspiration here.
Feel my pain. Be still.
Yeah, they're gonna keep playing them. But scaling up all of our units everywhere is pretty good. Obliterate 2 enemy units or landmarks. I think I'll actually just go for the Fallen Comet. That's fine. I was confused why the silence went through shield, then I remembered Mystic is a play effect. Spell shield can't stop it. Yes. Exactly, which is why I did not care about their spell shield at all. It didn't matter. Let's go ahead and use a Dark Binding there. We're holding off on our Falling Comet at the moment. Just kind of waiting to see if they want to do another Heart of the Fluff potentially.
Be still.
Because like right now it's locked up. Wouldn't mind seeing what they do. All right. So they spent the mana to free it, so we'll obliterate it.
I am your darkness. I am your truth.
Yeah, Morgana games are not the fastest. So her 6-star, that's going to be the best thing for her, is just speeding up her games. Let's grab this. Get rid of some of their blockers. And then we should be able to just open attack and end the game. Yeah, Morgana games, especially against like Lissandra, yeah, they have so much health, it takes so long to get through.
Feel my pain.
So far, the 4-star is definitely very handy, though. It's helping us out a lot.
Embrace this ephemeral triumph.
Also, for Legend Weaver, should I try and play Aatrox at 0 stars? Probably not, but I thought I should ask. Otherwise, I'm just going to ignore the modifier. I mean, if you happen to have him at 0 stars, but like a decent amount of levels, maybe. But in general, yeah, you probably should just ignore it. Just when you're going through and looking at your rewards, like right here. Oh, look, there's an epic. Maybe I'd want to get it because it would cost 2 less. That's the main way you want to play through that modifier. If your opponent has more units than you, grant an ally 1/1 for each extra unit they have. Not terrible, because that is going to normally be the case. Grant an enemy vulnerable, so targeting an enemy unit. The first time an ally dies, create a lucky find in hand. They're all 3 costs. Focus speed. So this actually will go down in price because of our 1 card. Targeting, some scaling. I think I'll actually go here, just because we have some more spell synergy. All right, so Warden of the Tribes, Omen Hawk, Champion item chest, or Epic item chest. I kind of want the epic item, so let's try to go for Omen Hawk. Happy to help, Rivi. We'll get rid of 1 Morgana, hold on to these 2.
Scores to settle, cooks to kill. You know how it is.
Alright, so we could use this to kill that unit. Does seem a little excessive, potentially. Especially because they can have a lot bigger units. So I think we'll hold off for now, but that is a combination we can use here. All right, let's go ahead and immediately shackle that one. All right, and let's actually buff him up so we can at least kill the Omen Hawk. So we couldn't kill that, but we would be able to, well, it would die at the end of the round. Sure.
Justice works fast.
And now our Warlord's Palace is about to finish counting down.
You cannot run.
That's not too bad.
Absolution.
One of your best early relic combinations apparently was made before Mordekaiser was a playable champ. What commons do you suggest on him? You probably just want to go for Star Child Staff. You can often end up taking some hits early, so yeah, just being able to kind of survive that would be not too bad. No, we can play this for free. So let's do this first. I mean, we're going to get rid of his silence, which isn't great, but we want the enemy to play something for our Morgana to be able to lock them up.
What will you have?
I have found such beauty in mortality.
I guess we'll just... Well, we are low on cards, so let's get some extra draw going, actually. Sure.
What was theirs is now ours.
Feel my pain. You leave me no other choice.
Oh, that's something I don't understand. Why does silence remove stun? Because silence just resets the unit back to like their baseline form without like any card text, and so anything that really changes them, unless it's like an aura effect, is essentially stripped away.
Practice time.
So since that stun is kind of like a bonus effect that's not normally on the unit, it's just like stripped off.
Bear this burden.
First, you have to win.
Light the signal fire.
All right, this is definitely going a lot better. The stupid Poros, they just play so many units that it is a little bit of a counter to Morgana. Because then you're having to spread your curses out so much, and especially when they can just play one unit to nullify all of your curses. Made that match go on a lot longer. Because this one, like, our next round we should be able to end.
They're out there. I'll spot 'em. Cool eye back.
Like it? I mean, shut up and fight.
I thought this was the other one. They look very similar to me. Meteor Shower is fine.
Truth binds you.
All right. I think, well, this one's going to die anyways at the end of the round. And we could kill this one right now. Don't know if I really want to kill it. I kind of like having it cursed. I think let's just keep them cursed. This way they're going to deal more damage to the Nexus at the end of the round from the curses.
I'm back next time. In and out.
All right, that should be GG. Nice.
Embrace this ephemeral triumph.
Huh. So the game, the home turf here gets rid of the play effect, so it gets rid of the curse. When you summon a Titanic ally, destroy me to draw 2. We're normally not summoning a Titanic ally, so really all this is going to do is fill up board space, which isn't great. The soldier having Crystal Carrier isn't bad, but the Wallop is probably going to be the best because we really have limited draw. So having another way to target enemy units, another way to stun them, and then something that can give us some more card draw is pretty good. And again, the Slipstream is just pushing us further towards spells, which is pretty nice. Or not Slipstream. Spellweavers. So yeah, I think let's grab the Wallop. All right, epic item, what are we going to get? Doubling dice. Sure. This is kind of going to be bad into Lissandra. But against other people, this is going to be very, very good. All right, Snowy Razorclaw. I really like Yasuo. Looks like I like control decks. Sounds about right. I was about to level up Morgana. She seems fun. Yes, if you like messing with the enemy, and just making it so they can't play the game. Morgana is definitely very fun.
I do not break rules, I bend them slightly. Villains beware.
Well, Snowy Razor Claw always is one that is pretty scary. That 4-powered quick attack. Little rough. Alright, this is slow. This one we don't have enough for. This is, yeah, gonna be bad. I think we're actually gonna drop the Vagabond just so that we take less damage to our Nexus, because that's some pretty big attacks. So we're essentially sacrificing the unit, but that's fine. Little sad. Would be nice to be able to kill or buff up one of our units. Yeah, I feel like the play effect won't go off if we don't have both of them, because you have to do and, so we just play him and not get the silence, which is a little sad. Let's go ahead and shackles this.
Mama told me to stay away from strangers.
What will you have?
Alright, not the best. And they're probably going to open attack, so that'll be good.
One's on the house.
Yep. No, can't keep units on the board. Free attack. Yeah, we'll drop our Morgana.
I shall show them what it is to fall.
Alright, that thing's not cursed anymore, but it's going to keep getting stunned. So let's actually move some of these curses around a little bit more. This isn't going to affect them.
Feel my pain. Be still.
Yeah, that is definitely just going to get stunned every round start. Oh look, more stuns. Fantastic.
Bear this burden.
One issue is a lot of our curses are going to be, well, I'm going to say relatively cheap, but they're, yeah, still pretty pricey. Luckily, our curses are going to kill most of these. Like all these 1 and 2 costs will die. Yeah, let's even... This one's gonna stay stunned, but I do want to curse it so it starts getting lower. It is nice just filling up their entire hand with curses. Because now, whatever they draw... Well, yeah, this will free it up first. Whatever they were going to draw would be reduced down. Or get blocked, but... Oh, well. We'll play this first. We could use some units. We want to see what they're going to play.
Ours is the one true light.
Even alone, we are a pack.
Through the darkness, I see something new.
Alright, let's go ahead and drop this. Buff up our Morgana to give us some more
These little scamps will burn you to the bone.
lifesteal.
You leave me no other choice.
Hey, watched you guys on YouTube and played Path of Champions 2 or 3 months now. Have a lot of fun. Brought a bunch of bundles in the shop. Great to hear it. Glad you're enjoying the game and that you're supporting the game. Yeah, let's just get a bunch of these strikes off. And we're all going to get hit for 1, but healing up all the way will be pretty solid. Once again, we're pretty low on cards, so getting some more cards will probably be fairly beneficial. We're gonna have enough dark bindings. Sure. Just because we want to further scale up and do as much damage as we can right here. But pretty nice how we're able to turn the tables. The game was looking pretty rough there for a moment, but now we're pretty much back to full health. And the enemy has no units on the board. Nice. Any reason as to why you're trying 4-star Morg in Lissandra? Other champs you try easier opponents. It depends on kind of the champion. For Morgana, she's one of the most overpowered champions in the game, so I felt like showing against Lissandra would be better. Same with Viego. Like, Acel is probably just going to be too easy, and then also just comes down to the amount of time I can put forward. Yeah, we'll silence it. We'll get rid of the stun. Actually, wait, this one's not cursed. We need to curse that. For today on stream, just felt like it would be better to do Lissandra. All right, let's drop this big old destroyer.
Share in my curse.
All right, GG.
Feel my pain.
Yeah, Morgana is one of the strongest champions in the game. She's slow. She's very slow.
Our suffering was
But
not in vain.
You can, like, shut down almost any opponent. You just have more control than just about anyone else in the entire game. It's very good. Deal 2 to a champ or 4 to a follower. So this is going to be a 0 cost because Tear of the Goddess and our Spellweaver. So that'll be nice. We really could use some more draw. Mana flow is pretty good. The shield would give us a lot of sustain, but we're kind of struggling in our early game because we're just a little bit too slow. So mana flow will be solid. And let's go for the Inquisitor. We don't need double Morgana. But yeah, we're trying to just go through and test out all the people that I got upgrades to their constellation that I haven't actually played yet. And Morgana was one that I was holding off. I wanted to try to do some of the other weaker champions first. We'd like to curse someone, so we're gonna pass. All right, good.
Okay, darling. Just like you showed me.
So you actually have like a list. So we did 6-star Viego. We have our Morgana. We actually have 4-star Gwen we have to do, 5-star Misfortune, and 4-star Nico. So we probably won't do all of those today. Some we're going to be doing tomorrow as well. Yeah, that's kind of the plan for the moment. 4-star Morgana was for me easily good enough to clear all content. Yes. She is very, very good. Let's go ahead and shackle that up.
I shall show them what it is to fall.
Like with Morgana, especially into like Lissandra, some of the other tougher ones, it's more like you have to get unlucky in order to lose. Whereas most other people, they have to get lucky in order to win, especially into like Lissandra. Yeah, we can drop this first.
The faithful and sear the heretics.
Yeah, the targeting goes through, well, for one, her effect is just a play effect. It's not a spell or a skill, so it doesn't get blocked by spell shield. And then with your powers, your star powers, even if the spell is blocked, the fact that you're targeting them still goes through. So like right here, we could play a spell on him and he would block the spell shield, but the targeting would still go through and increase the curse. So it's pretty helpful. Yeah, we'll go for Meteor Shower. I'm wanting to get a way to target our Morgana so we could use our grappling hook.
Truth binds you.
Alright, so we could kill some of those. Yeah, we'll just keep going through. We're trying to play this relatively slowly. Another zero cost targeting is nice, but honestly, we could just use some more units. We have a lot of spells. Obliterate's not bad. Obliterate ends with 3 or less power. Not going to be most of their units. I think let's actually just go for the Destroyer. We do need more units. Alright, let's just attack and get some solid damage down. Alright, that's fine. We just can immediately stun this again. Yeah, the Serpent's alright. Hazel in my run. Hello, Kata with I attack when summoned and I cost 0. Oh, that's rough. The good thing is, by not actually killing their units, they're gonna run out of board space. But a lot of these are gonna die this round anyways. At least if they die from being cursed, then they deal damage to their nexus.
Be still.
Let's actually drop the Destroyer here. Alright, all of those are cursed. We can play our Morgana, get a decent attack going here. One to upgrade Morgana to 3 stars, but I think after playing her enough, it's not a priority. She feels like 2 stars good enough. Yes. Her 3 stars, a nice little bonus to have, but yeah, it's really not that needed. Alright, it's actually very handy that they did that for us. Thank you. This way they can't open attack with them next round, and we can start cursing them up.
I am your darkness. I am your
So much invoke this run. Yeah, and that's a normal Morgana run once you get it to level 15, I believe. Tons of invoke. I mean, the silence isn't as necessary, but yeah, we're just trying to curse them all. Actually, something we can do is we can use this to actually target our Morgana. We don't really care about her actually killing them necessarily, but it's not terrible. There's more that we just wanted to make sure they wouldn't be able to attack us next round, but killing them does that. Alright, yep, all cursed up. Yeah, Morgana. You just want to keep the enemy from ever being able to play. Morgana's the way to do that. I'm trying to get a roster for all 70 monthly wins. At the moment, I'm torn between Nora, Lilia, Yi, or Elise. Which one would you recommend for higher level challenges? I mean, all three of those are very good. All four of those. And they're all really good for different challenges.
Be still.
I would maybe lean towards Lilia the most. But yeah, all of those are pretty solid. Were there always 2 fights before Ethereal Remitter and Lissandra? Yes. Alright, so we'll finally just be able to attack and end the game. Morgana really is slow and steady.
Feel my pain. Our suffering was not in vain.
Alright, Shatter. This will be a 0 cost. Also have an Invoke. Yeah, not bad. So we could go down here, but honestly, it's just going to take forever. So let's go ahead and go up. So Bone Scryer with I Am Inevitable. This Morgana run's taking long enough as it is. That's always a difficulty with Morgana. It's like, she's fun to play. I like the play style. It just takes so long, which is a little rough. All right, drop our Auction for free. If we attack, he'll actually, well, pretty much die.
Make shepherding look easy.
All right, Grant and Silence. And we can now use our grappling hook, which will be very nice. I guess we have to use it here because he's the only one we've targeted. But this will help us count down our palace, level up our Auction, and curse their units. Well, also kill them. Man, bad luck with not getting a single duplicated copy.
You cannot run from absolution.
Let's... Yeah. Extra power is not going to help us, so predict and draw 1 it is. Yeah, more Auction will be good, because that gives us more of the grappling hooks. And I would like to play Morgana. She's already leveled. We could pass, but I really would be worried. They have 5 mana, though. They got to play something, right? Right? They're going to play something. I mean, guess it's something.
You leave me no other choice. You cannot break a shattered soul.
In it.
All right, not too bad.
Welcome, anguish.
That does have regen, which is a bit of a problem, but it's 9 mana. Let's just go for the Dark Binding. And the Warrior looks good. All right, not too bad. Their regen's going to be a little annoying.
I came to fight.
Oh, there's two of them. Alrighty. That is fine. This is normally a card that can really give you a hard time for the Bone Scryer. For us, though, doesn't really matter. Silence, actually, I think would be better. Actually, let's go for the Moon Glow. That way we can target one of our units to trigger our grappling hooks.
Truth binds you.
I think we will end for now. Increasing the power is not actually going to help anyone. Ah, well, we're just trying to
Watch this
get a free attack in.
Why do they have so many legs? Villains beware.
Alright, so not quite enough to be able to end. Let's see if we get lucky and get another unit or something. I suppose when we target an ally, we advance this. So we'll go ahead and do that. We want to end this round because we're pretty close. How do you like Viego? Early on, I struggle so much with him. He is very fun. I definitely understand him struggling a bit early on, because you definitely need some draw. Yeah, let's go like this. And GG. But especially once you max him out, he is so much fun. He's another one that you probably want to get him to 3 stars, because the difference in power between 1 star, well, just him at 2 stars, and 3 stars is pretty big. It just lets you get a lot more miss going on. And yeah, it's overall pretty good. We'll get this. It's another curse. It's going to be a 1 cost. It's going to give us an Emperor's deck card. So yeah, this will be good. Let's see. Who do we want to go for? Trundle or Ornn? Ornn starts with 2 units. Yeah, I think we can go for Ornn. That'll be okay. Cut a card. I mean, we haven't played this at all. It is very expensive. Yeah. Oh, we played it once, actually. We played it once. Although we never really need to play the Stomper. Like, it's a card we can play early. We have better cards. This one actually is good if we ever need to play it. Yeah, that's fine. Heal an ally or your next 2. Draw 1. This is targeting an enemy. This is going to be something we have at the start of the game. It's going to be a 0 cost and target and lock down an enemy. This is actually probably going to be the most useful just because it really helps our early game just to make sure we have some control immediately. So yeah, let's grab that. And let's see what we have here. 2 to all units. Tidal Wave. This actually targets units, enemy units. So that's actually not bad. Having this at the start of the game as well isn't bad either. Let's buy that. Yeah, randomly targeted enemies. I think this will be okay. I think let's do some rerolls. Okay, draw a champ. Wait, getting this at the start of the game. Oh, these these are actually very good. So we now are going to draw at the start of the game. It's going to draw us a champion, which is also going to give us like another spell. And then the Bastion, giving us a Preservarium, so more draw. We are somewhat struggling with draw. And this is also another free card. So that's not bad. Let's try one more reroll here, see if there's something a 1 cost. Not terrible. So this is going down to a 3 cost, which then is going down to a 2 cost. Way to scale up our units, ways to target an enemy, way to target our own. I think Siphoning Strike actually is pretty good here. Safecracker is also not bad. But I think Siphoning Strike will be the best. Alright. Ornn with Frost Gathers.
Building a deck, are we? Excellent. I brought nails.
We tend to go very late game, so it can be good. Yeah, that's why it's like, we often don't play it, but when we can play it, when we do get to that point, it's very good. But we got a lot of very good upgrades here. Good amount of Farsights, which is very helpful.
Hold it steady for me, like that.
All right, so I think I'm actually gonna immediately drop Tidal Wave to target both of these. Actually, we can only curse one of them because we don't have room at the moment. So we'll Frostbite it, so even if they play the curse, their unit is still going to be very weak. Okay, there's just wanting to end. That's not necessarily the best.
Don't you dare interrupt me, Kin.
I just love your stories
Alright,
about
so they
Ornn,
played
okay?
something, but then they immediately gave themselves another card. That is annoying. So we still can't really curse it because then we're not really doing much. We'll do the pie toss here, and we're just hoping they play something. Okay, thank you. Ah, you played multiple things. We will drop our Tidal Wave and hope we get lucky with who it targets. Oh, pretty good. Ornn doesn't have a lot of units. He normally can make his units very strong, but if you can just shut them down and make it so they can't really play the game, you can just really abuse his playstyle.
Ever been to a blacksmith before?
Because, yeah, they just keep scaling it up, and it's like, go for it. That's fine. We have no problems with this. Sure. Yeah, we'll leave it like there. That's all right. They're all still cursed. They can't do anything. Their orange just got obliterated. That is nice. I think I've only targeted... Not sure who we've all cursed.
You cannot break a shattered soul.
Well, done that person multiple times. Alright, that is a little annoying. We could hush them, but most of their stats are still coming from their item, so it's not really gonna stop them. But that's okay. We have plenty of other Morganas in our deck. Do you have a favorite character? Volibear is probably pretty close to being my favorite. I think he's a lot of fun.
Wanted the god of the forge, you got him.
I like his playstyle. I like his units.
Fine, I'm here. Let's get on with it.
So yeah, out of the champions we have,
I
he's
have found such
definitely up there as far as
beauty
being
in
my favorite or one of my favorites.
I am your darkness. I am your truth.
I don't think the enemy is able to do like a single attack. All they've really done is play their units and then get immediately shut down, which is pretty nice. Alright, so that's cursed a lot. That one's cursed a lot. I think this one is the one with the 3. So let's curse that a little bit more. There we go. Just don't want anyone getting out.
It just snapped.
The bad thing is they have so much health and we are not doing a ton of damage to them. Let's play this just to get some more draw. And play this just for the invoke to see what we get. Yeah, another charger's okay.
Be still.
Fighting food and cooking evil. No, switch those.
Alright, so let's just hit their entire board. The tidal wave and crashing waves and colossal wave. Oh, it's so good. Actually, the colossal wave might be not the best,
Tell me a story about
just because
Poros.
that one isn't.
Long ago, he stoked a fire beneath the mountain.
It's just hitting everything. It's not necessarily like targeting them. So it actually might not be as useful. Oh, nice. We actually have our grappling hook. Sure. Let's go ahead and get some strikes off there.
Do not look away. Bear this burden.
Slow and steady. Oh, man. Yeah, let's keep work on getting their Orn lower. We could use this to kill the others, but I think we're fine. Because, yeah, the curses are going to finish them off. Yeah, good luck playing those curses.
Let the matriarchs and their legends die.
It is pretty fun that they have essentially nothing they can do. They just get shut down so hard.
Truth binds you.
As soon as they play a unit, because like they're completely unit focused and we just shut down that sort of play style, especially unit focused with a fairly narrow board. So it is pretty funny. Yeah, we can just end an attack next round. That's all right.
Share in my curse. Welcome.
All right. GG. We finally just have to go to Lissandra. Goodness. Definitely takes a while.
Our suffering was not in vain.
Cleared, Kaisen forged all 3 slots for Viego in the span of 3 fights. Nice. Yeah, they take quite a while. Malediction is fine. 1 cost, gonna give us a bunch of cards. Cursing the enemy. Is there something we really want to cut? I mean, we don't really need this large soldier. But we could get better spells. Yeah, we can get rid of the soldier. It's fine. We're normally not going to play it. We'd rather draw other things. All right, Lissandra with I Am Inevitable. How fun.
At last, my time is at hand.
Lissandra can still be a pain for us, but Morgana is still pretty strong here. Let's get rid of the Hush because we know we're going to draw it. I mean, no, it's not going to... Well, it shouldn't be like a 2-hour run. The stream hasn't even been going for 2 hours, and we did our Viego run in here.
Scores to settle, cooks to kill. You know how it is.
Alright, so we could silence them. Even if we silence them, he's not going to be strong enough to kill her. Because her silenced version is still going to have 3 health. Which is a bit of a problem. The problem is when we damage them, because the item inevitable, they're just going to keep scaling up. Oh, that's not terrible, though. Thank you. That is very helpful. Give us some more targeting, some more scaling. All right, that is nice. Yeah, they're pretty much... We're going to have a hard time killing their units, but hopefully they're going to have a hard time playing the game. Aw, you're not supposed to do that. Here's another thing of if we silence them, doesn't really matter because they're already a really big unit. So I think we'll just... Yeah, skip that block. We can... play this here.
The heavens aflame, gods burning in starfire.
And we'll drop the Colossal Wave just to curse them both some more. Like, yes, the damage is going to help scale them up, which is not the best. We just want to try to make sure they can't move. But yeah, they're going to get very, very big. So we could Hush into Siphoning Strike, but there's a very high likelihood that they would Frostbite us, Entomb us, do something like that. We'll try to get our Morgana on the board. And yeah, let's just keep locking up their Lissandra.
Such beauty and mortality.
Oh, a buried and ice. Okay. We could target him. Wouldn't be terrible. But I do like my Morgana. Yeah, I prefer Morgana.
You will know suffering!
You cannot run from absolution.
All will be frozen. I will remind the world of true power.
So the goal is to let them never play anything. But yes, we might have some problems with some of their units. Let's see. Yeah, so the cost will go up. Wait, why is that not counting as being cursed? Oh, their hand is full. So even if we curse these two, we don't have room to give them more curses. Fantastic. That's pretty funny that their hand is too full for us to curse. Let's see. All right, so we'll have to hold off because, yeah, attacking into that won't be the best.
The trolls are going to war!
At my command.
Oh, so he just immediately made another card. Oh, the fact that their hand is so full that we can't play anything is so annoying. Because we have the stuff to curse them. It's just... they don't have room. Alright, so we still have stuns that we can use. So we could probably kill him with a Siphoning Strike into Hush. They have 3 mana. Might be enough to Frostbite us. Let's try and see if we can kill him. Alright, nice. So he's gone. Alright, they're going to attack with these two, so we are just going to stun them. Even if we can't curse them, we still have the hard CC of just a stun.
Truth binds you.
Alright, that is fine. Do we want to play this on something to just get it out of our hand? Yeah, let's do this here, because we're going to refill our mana all the way next round anyways. Let's play this first just to buff up all of our units. Yeah, stun one of those. They have 4 mana, so they have enough for a Frostbite, obliterate 2 enemy units or landmarks. Alright, that looks good.
Be still.
Slow and steady. Let's see. So we actually have champions that are big enough to deal with anything they have. And we still can't curse them.
Own your frailty.
But yeah, this will be okay. They might still frostbite us. Or they might use one of their stupid ice shards. But we have double stun. We're fine. Let's attack like this. So they would get him lower, so let's just stun that. Alright, that's fine.
Truth binds you.
Yeah, the no room for shackles is very bad. Definitely not great. But everything is cursed now. Can't tell. All right, 6, 6, 12, 6. Let's just throw this out. Just because we're going to refill our mana next round. We want to make them, if they unlock or uncurse anyone, really pay a lot of mana for it. Alright, entombing him, we do not have a spell shield. But to be honest, that's fine.
Free.
All right, let's drop here.
I will fight with you, but I will never call you mother.
And I would never.
And yeah, they are
ask
really
you
struggling to do anything, which is perfect.
Complete.
All right, so we'll probably obliterate that one next round. Let's chain a couple of these together, because if you chain a bunch of spells together, you kind of lock in all their prices. So normally you really struggle with a mana increase, but here these all are costing very cheap because we're casting them all at the same time, and we're doing them all at the same time so that they can try to not do the mana to get free. Although we can do that, but we're stunning it regardless, so it's not like it can attack either way. Do we even have room? Three. We do actually have room for a lot. Yeah, sure. Let's just lock it up and make sure it can't do anything. Although there's a decent chance we're going to obliterate it. Yeah. Cosmic Inspiration. Nice. Alright, entombing that's fine. Alright, so they now have a full board that is completely cursed up. Alright, so they had that stupid ice shard. Let's try to scale up all of our units still. Interesting.
I know the path.
Alright, so they might just kill these. Oh, this can actually block, but no, it'll get cursed. Let's just try to attack and get some damage down.
Feel my pain.
Honestly, we might just be able to mill them before we actually kill them. Because we still have tons of cards, and we're constantly shuffling more into our deck. They might actually run out of cards before we actually can kill them. Which is kind of funny. Let's see. 4 to that, and then that there. Alright, just want to make sure that they really can't play anything.
Be still.
Oh, who are they unlocking?
Cold creeps in.
Alright, well. They just spent all their mana on that. So we're just gonna stun you so you can't do anything. Oh, Scourge, that'll be fun to play.
Truth binds you.
Alright, that looks lovely. All spell shields everywhere. Spell shield in 2/2. Looks good. Alright, this is going well. Everyone's still shackled up. Let's just immediately attack.
Bear this burden.
GG. Easy.
Our suffering was not in vain.
Oh, well, that went well. So yeah, they pretty much... Did they ever get to, like, actually hit our Nexus? I know they attacked once or twice, and both times, I think we just completely locked them up and stunned them. So yeah, Morgana, your matches take forever, but they are very good. Echoing Spirit is decent. Morgana can run into an issue where you lose just because you don't draw your Morgana. So this just kind of fixes that weakness. I still like the packed powder, but yeah, that is very good. The fact that you get, where is it, Spellslinger for free helps you out so much because you're playing so many spells, getting that bit of cost reduction. This is more impactful than just getting sorcery, because you're normally going to be, yeah, getting more of a benefit from this. And then you can also get sorcery from Archangel Staff anyways, sort of. Takes forever, but for some reason I love watching it. Yeah. The Spellslinger will help speed up your match, and that's really what you want the 6-star for Morgana for. Do you need it to win? No. Do you need it to win faster? Yes. It'll greatly increase your clear speed, and that's something Morgana really needs. But Morgana, very fun there. Thank you for watching that video, especially all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. Morgana, still pretty slow. The 6-star, if you ever get that, will be very nice for speeding up your game plan. But Morgana is still incredibly strong, like you saw in this video. Anyways, if you enjoyed it, a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated. I hope you have a great rest of your day.